عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Last time I talked and I gave us a reminder to remember Allah. And we talked about the different types or the importance of doing our adhkar, our remembrance of Allah in the morning and in the evening. Today I wanted to talk about one of those adhkars, one of those things that we're supposed to say in the morning and in the evening. And it's such a beautiful dua, and it's so well worded, and it is known as Syed-ul Istighfar. It is known as the chief or the master of seeking for forgiveness. And the Prophet ﷺ had said about it in a dua in Sahih Bukhari. He says, whoever says this during the day with firm belief in it and dies that day before the evening, he will be among the people of Jannah, among the people of paradise. And whoever says it at night with firm belief in it and dies before the morning, he will be among the people of Jannah. So it's important. This encourages us and this reminds us the importance of saying this specific dua in the morning and in the evening. And if we make sure we are on top of that, Allah has guaranteed that we'll be amongst the people of Jannah. May Allah make all of us amongst the people of Jannah. So let's get into the dua itself. Now the dua is very well worded, and it's known as Syed-ul Istighfar, right? We're asking Allah for forgiveness. Now it starts off with Allahumma anta rabbi, la ilaha illa ant. O Allah, you are my Lord, and there's no deity worthy of worship but you. We establish the relationship between us and Allah, that Allah is the master and we are the slave. That's the start of the dua. Then, خلقتني وأنا عبدك وأنا على عهدك ووعدك ما استطعت. You created me and I am your servant. This is where we establish that relationship, that Allah has created us. I uphold your covenant and promise as best I can. That means, Ya Allah, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to do whatever I can, to do whatever you have told me to do. Here we are admitting that we are doing whatever we can. And we may fall short. Then the dua continues. أعوذ بك من شر ما صنعت. I seek refuge in you from the evil of what I have done. We acknowledge that we make sins, right? كل بني آدم خطاء. Every son of Adam is a sinner, right? We all make mistakes. So we acknowledge that. And we seek refuge from Allah from the sins that we make. أبوء لك بنعمتك علي وأبوء بذنبي. I admit to your blessings upon me, and I admit to you my sins. We are humbling ourselves in front of Allah. We are humbling ourselves, saying to Allah that we make sins, and you have given us a lot of blessing, and yet we still make sins. And after all of this, right, it's Syed-ul Istighfar, we haven't done Istighfar yet. We are admitting that there's a relationship between us and Allah. We're admitting that we are trying our best, and we're admitting that Allah gives us favors, and we're admitting that we fall short and that it makes sins. After all of that, فَاغْفِرْ لِي, oh Allah, forgive me. And it ends off after that, فَاغْفِرْ لِي فَإِنَّهُ لَا يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبَ إِلَّا أَنْتَ. Forgive me, For none can forgive sins except you. And that's the end of the dua. It's such a beautiful wording where we start with our relationship with Allah, and eventually the istighfar part where we're asking Allah for forgiveness is just faghfirli. It's just that one word. But we don't start with that. You'll see this in a lot of the hadith, a lot of the remembrance, a lot of the du'as that the prophets had made. It doesn't immediately say Allah faghfirli, right? There is a bit of a build-up where we acknowledge our relationship with Allah. We acknowledge that we're trying our best. We acknowledge that we can fall short, and then we ask Allah to forgive us. You'll see this in many different hadith. So I encourage everyone to memorize this. It is very short. It is not that long. And as a reminder for myself and for everyone, try to repeat this on a daily, in the morning and in the evening. And the result of that, Allah has guaranteed us Jannah. May Allah make it easy for us to remember. May Allah make it easy for us to constantly remember Him. And may Allah forgive all of us and grant all of us Jannah and unite all of us in Jannah. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.